This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to beautiful South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium, the home of the Miami Hurricanes. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Canes will kick this away to get us going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Gators offense comes onto the field for the first time today.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
On first down, it's play action. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And there's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. First down play, not a good one. Looking at second and long here. Second down, they're going to throw it. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. And now the handoff. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
The Hurricanes offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And Kirk, we've seen some high-profile freshman running backs come out and make an instant impact. This guy has that kind of ability. See what kind of a start he can get off to.
It's just rare to see a guy who's built like this, and he's a true freshman. My gosh, we cannot wait to see him get started here today.
High completion makes it second and medium. We'll hand it off. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Canes moving quickly down the field here. First down here for this offense. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank Gore and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis. All those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. And right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this back.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Breaks free. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Heck of a job here on that combination block to open this hole up. You know, when you have 5 blockers that can work as one unit, that's as good as there is in college football and a very underrated aspect of any great team.
Bringing it out. It's Turner. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. Finds an open target on the left side. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's going to pull it down and run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
For the defense trying to get after this quarterback, I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilcox. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Wilcox. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw out left, complete. They bring him down, but the gain sets up the offense 1st and goal from the 10. The Gators line it up with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So the ball moved back to the 12 for 2nd and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Wilcox. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And after the miss, still down by 7. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Tailback with another carry. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Canes bring their punt team onto the field.
Number 11, on to punt it away.
And here's the return now from midfield. He's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And Miami offense is back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big.
Who's in the clear? The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Too much speed for the defense.
This all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Catch made on the right side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Offense breaks a huddle and gets set. It's third down. They'll try to run for the first down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. And the Gators will have to kick it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And first down, they go right back to him. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Gets made on the out route. Crucial third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wide out. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The Hurricanes are going to keep this drive rolling. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Hurricanes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. That ball snagged for a completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Canes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, it makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Miami, 21, Florida, 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. I used the stiff arm there. Defense wasn't buying it to get him down for just a short gain.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Well, the power run is stuffed, barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. With the catch, it's Wilcox. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. Ball handed off. Bites off a defender. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The Gators hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for his big tight end. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. The Gators are in the red zone. Makes a quick catch. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground with the counter play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Short throw to the sidelines. That's enough to pick up the first down. And the Gators will line up here on 1st down and goal.
One of the great things about this offensive scheme is how they spread the defense out, put a lot of pressure.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Automatic on the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. They bring him down, but a chance to turn that into points just before halftime.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They get the second half started with their running play. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The offense starts with a short field. Play action here on first down. Throws it to the right. He's got it with room to run. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10. The Gators hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. It's press coverage now from these DBs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Touchdown, Gators. The comeback is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the first down and more. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Makes a quick grab. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Well, Kirk, you played in rivalry games. No shortage of inspiration, but how do you manage the emotion of it all?
Well, I think you need great leadership from the team. Sometimes teams don't handle the emotions of it, and the game can get sideways on you. The teams that play the best in rivalry games are the teams that have the best leaders that keep them focused on the task at hand.
Cage getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The key on the third down between a quarterback and a wide receiver is the timing. That quarterback knows that he's got to get the ball out quickly and on time to give his receiver a chance to not just make the catch and stay in bounds, but to be able to give him a chance to maybe get upfield and make a play.
Gets the first and still running. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with the first down to 17. The Canes are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. Not much on the return, but the defense rises up with an important takeaway. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And the Canes will line up now. It's first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Well, the energy really building, Riker. They're going to care for this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Miami 28, Florida 14.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The tight end has got it, and they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Looking to scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
He breaks free. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. 1st and 10 now for the offense. Breaks into open space. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They call the counter play here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
Yeah, on most of these counters, you leave the in-man in line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
That's an important first down on that running play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
End zone ahead. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Hold. So the touchdown they desperately needed to cut into this big deficit wiped off the board. Ouch. Keeps it on the draw. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He made it. 3 points on the board.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. Direct snap. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Caught by the receiver.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And that one is incomplete. They tried a deep ball with time running out in the 3rd quarter, but it doesn't work. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We reach the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looks like QB is changing the play at the line. They'll try the left side with a toss. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. The Hurricanes will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Kirk Duckman's over 150 yards today. He's just putting on a huge show on a big stage.
Yeah, every time he seems to get his hands on the football, he's making big plays. They have built their offense around his playmaking ability, and it's paid off today.
They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Bringing pressure. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. This offense really clicking. extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Florida 17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Turner. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. He's running out of time here. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Second down after that previous play. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He flips it to the back across the middle.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Wilcox. Brought down to the 23. Good enough for a first down. The Gators will come to the line to run the hurry up.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this...
A deep shot to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Second down and 10 after the incompletion from the 23. Looking to chuck it again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
The back catches it on this play. To me, he almost looks like a wide receiver on the design. A little toe tap at the end. He's definitely been practicing that technique during practice.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, is it just me, or is it a little bit strange that this offense continues to get...
And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line. Here they come on third and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Looking to throw it on third and very long. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Yeah, this defense has done such a great job of disrupting the timing with his quarterback and his wide receivers. Sacked him multiple times. Consistent pressure. Just dominating performance.
And it's taken right on the midfield logo. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. When they pick it up, it's still a live ball.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts, and just keep working that clock.
Makes the catch downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Pounding away with the run game. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Number 14.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. The field goal is good, and they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
17.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Snags a quick throw. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking deep for late game heroics. And is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
That gain moves the ball out near the 25. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Tries the right with a quick throw. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking downfield near the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's his 3rd interception in this game alone. If he's going to stay in this game, he's got to do a better job of protecting the football.
And the single back takes the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
What a job to bounce back by this offense. They get all the yardage back that they lost on this run and more. Now they're back on track with a very manageable 3rd and short.
He's hit just before the throw.
Well, this aggressive nature has gotten them the lead that they're enjoying right now, but I got to think, at 3rd down, run the football. Just keep working that clock and enjoy the victory.
No, he didn't make it. He is stopped short, so they don't take the chance to add to this lead, and the defense will get the football back. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final 4th. And he's got it from 55 yards away and never in doubt. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.